Do not eat my cake. Before the video starts, if you enjoyed any part of this video, like and subscribe. Trust me, it's not that hard, even I've done it. Do it. Or else. Or else you won't be subscribed, and you wouldn't want that, would you? Have you ever been in a situation where you've made a cake, or you've received a slice of a cake, and you just, put it away in the fridge, and then all of a sudden you open the fridge and it's gone. The cake is gone. Somebody ate your cake. Well, I have a solution for you. In Minecraft. I did it in Minecraft. Say hello to my best friend, Betsy, guardian of cakes. Okay, yeah, my best friend's a machine, so what? You see, this is no ordinary room. The moment anyone tries to eat specifically cake anywhere in this room, they get greeted by a slow and painful death. Of course, in a second I will be subjecting my loyal viewers to the absolute terror of my gigantic man-obliterating machine. But first, I need to explain to you nerd stuff that's actually kind of interesting. You might be wondering, wait, how? You see, skulk sensors are a new block in Minecraft 1.18 that allow you to wirelessly detect a variety of sounds in the game. This allows me to detect the sound of food being eaten and punish the player accordingly. But there's just one issue. Skulk sensors can't specifically detect cake. Luckily for us, cake is the only block that can be placed down and eaten. This means that if I detect a block being placed and then a food being eaten in that exact same location, I can determine that a cake was eaten. Conveniently, skulk sensors can do just that. If you take a regular redstone output out of the skulk sensor instead of a comparator output, the skulk sensor actually tells you how far away something was when it was detected. If you have 3 skulk sensors in this kind of formation, each skulk sensor gives you information about a different 3-dimensional axis. This means that if you place a block or eat a food, it can tell you exactly where that block was placed, or exactly where that food was eaten. And so if I combine this with the fact that cake is the only block that can be eaten, bada bing, bada boom, big machine. If the skulk sensors detect blocks being placed, then depending on the location of the blocks, different dispensers will be activated, releasing different colors of wool into the storage system. If the skulk sensors detect food being eaten, then depending on where the food was eaten, one of these item sorters will activate for each of the modules. Then if the location of the food matches up with the colors of wool in these 3 modules, then you can determine that cake was being eaten. Of course, I use this formation of hoppers in 6 different areas of the machine to make sure that no matter which hopper these colors of wool were dispensed in, all of the colors of wool would eventually end up in this hopper at the exact same amount of time. Without this, the order of the wool would be inconsistent and there would be no way to match the 3 pieces of location data to determine whether a cake was eaten or not. And don't even get me started on... Okay, but we can all agree on one thing. Cake stealers must be eradicated. Hello, welcome to my house.
Hello.
This is a completely normal house in every way. There aren't many rules in this house. As you can see, we're in a cave. It's pretty hungry down here, actually. So anyways, there aren't many rules here. There is one rule. Well, first of all, take off your shoes. But the second rule, don't eat my cake. Alright, I have a party tomorrow, and if you eat my cake, that's kind of bad, so just don't eat my cake, alright? Yeah, the cake's in here. You can go ahead and place it. Yeah, just...
Sure.
Yeah, and, yeah, just whatever you do, don't eat it, even if you get hungry. Just don't eat the cake. You wouldn't eat the cake, would you? Why is my door locked? Did you eat my
Yes.
cake?
No.
You didn't eat my cake.
Alright, do you
It
guys
smells like
something?
poison gas in here. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like you might have
I
eaten my
haven't. I
cake.
just didn't have shower today. It's fine. It's
What?
just my smell. Oh god, it smells really bad. Don't worry about it. Alright.
Never eat my cake again. Welcome to my totally regular house. There is nothing wrong with this house whatsoever. It's not rigged with anything. Why would you ever think that? There is one policy in my house, however, and that is you don't eat my cake. Whatever you
I
do,
don't eat the cake.
whatever you do not eat my cake.
I will not.
Unrelated side note, look in this chest.
I don't want to die from hunger. No, save me from this place.
Welcome to my completely normal house. There's only one rule in this house, and that is don't eat my cake. Whatever you do, don't eat my cake. Ignore the dispensers on the ceiling. That's just a decoration. You know, I feel like for some reason or another, I feel like you're quite hungry.
You know what? You're right. I actually, yeah. Oh man, do you have any food? Oh, man, I sure am starving. This cake looks delicious. You know.
Oh, does
But
it?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I would never eat it.
Oh, thank you. I made it myself. Just don't
Yeah,
eat
did you?
it. Just don't eat it.
Yeah, I would never.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh,
What
you
did
know,
I-
stuff
what
is
did
really
I tell
good.
you?
It's sick.
This was your greatest blunder, and now
Oh,
you will be
no.
no more. Welcome to my house. This is a completely regular house. Everything is normal as you'd expect.
The first thing that I noticed is the dispensers.
Those are lamps. I don't know what you mean. That's our primary source of
Yeah,
light.
yeah, yeah,
Anyways,
lamps.
this household has some different rules from what you might expect. There's actually no rules except for one, which is don't eat my cake. Whatever you do, don't eat my cake.
Oh God.
You wouldn't have eaten the cake, would you?
No,
I feel like you might have ate the cake.
no. I didn't eat the cake.
Except that's not exactly how it went down.
Hey, what's that over there? Man, it must have been my imagination.
I actually don't think it works if you eat the cake too fast. I think it broke because you placed two cakes. This is so scuffed. You have to eat the cake slowly. Yeah, that time I just opened the door too early. You see, the issue with skulk sensors is that they can detect just about anything. Merely walking on the ground can trigger the skulk sensors. And the issue with that is that skulk sensors can't be triggered more than once within a certain amount of time. I tried to counteract this by putting wool all around and inside the house, since wool doesn't trigger footstep sounds. But placing the cake, or even just standing on the cake, still triggers the skulk sensor. So if somebody jumps on the cake right before they eat it, then the skulk sensor doesn't actually know that the cake was eaten. In other words, skulk sensors are just too slow to be used consistently. And also my redstone just sucks.